Welcome back everyone to the Fire Extinguisher Enthusiast. Today I'm flying out on a short trip to California, and while I'm there and in transit along the way, I'll show you guys the fire extinguishers that I see. Right here we have an Amorex B456. Here we have a 5-pound Ansel Sentry rebranded by Simplex Grinnell. 5-pound Buckeye right here. 10-pound Buckeye right here. Here we have a 5-pound Badger. Right there we have a 20-pound Amorex Purple K high flow unit. Right here we have a 5-pound Ansel Sentry. Right here we have a 5-pound Ansel Sentry rebranded by Simplex Grinnell. On the other side of the glass we have an Amorex B456. Right here we have an Amorex A456 rebranded by JL Industries. Right there we have a 10-pound Amorex Purple K unit. Right there we have a 300-pound Amorex Purple K wheeled extinguisher. Here we have an Amorex B456 rebranded by Centos. Here we have a Halotron unit. Right here we have a 5-pound Ansel Sentry. Here we have an Amorex B441. 10-pound Ansel Sentry rebranded by Firemaster right there. Here we have a 2.5-pound Ansel Sentry. Another 2.5-pound Ansel Sentry right here. Right here we have an Amorex B500. Right here we have a very cool 10-pound Ansel square handle rebranded by Firemaster. Here we have an Amorex B500. Here we have a 10-pound Buckeye rebranded by JL. Another Buckeye rebranded by JL right here. Here we have an Amorex B500. Here we have an Amorex B402. Here we have an Amorex B500. Here we have a 10-pound Ansel Sentry rebranded by Firemaster. Here we have an Amorex B456. Here we have an Amorex B500. Here we have an Amorex B402. Here we have an Amorex B456. Right there we have a 5-pound Ansel Sentry rebranded by Firemaster. Here we have an Amorex B500. Right there we have a 10-pound brass valve Amorex Purple K unit. Right there we have a 20-pound Ansel Sentry sodium bicarbonate unit. Right there we have a really cool old Ansel wheeled extinguisher. Right here we have an Amorex B500. Here we have a 10-pound Ansel Sentry. Here we have an old Badger 10-pound unit. Alright, I'm back from my short trip to California. I had a really fun time and saw some pretty cool units. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.